Hi, I'm Merrick D'Amato.
And I'm a towel.
And welcome back to Mindbreakers.
Yes.
So, what we're going to do now is spin our wheel.
Yeah. The wheel of spinach. The wheel of spinach.
Oh.
When the wind blows.
Oh dear.
Oh shit.
When the wind blows.
Well, we're in for something.
With the help of government-issued pamphlets, an elderly British couple build a shelter and prepare for an impending nuclear attack.
Oh god, this one.
Unaware that times and the nature of war have changed from their romantic memories of World War II.
Oh fuck. This is quite a.
This is not going to be fun for either of us. It's not going to be bad like Escape from LA was for me and House of the Dead was for you, but it's just gonna.
It's just gonna be saddening and quite the depression trip.
Let's do this.
Let's go, guys.
We better commence the construction of the fallout shelter immediately, dear. Now, we must do the correct thing. Inner core refuge looks quite cosy, doesn't it, dear?
I hope those doors aren't marking the wallpaper, James. I'm not saying we've got to stay in that thing for 2 weeks.
Well, yes, dear. Ours not the reason why. Now, we must do the correct thing. Look on the bright side, eh, Dux?
Holy shit.
Well,
that was a movie
that was sobering.
That was sad. That was depressing as all hell.
I mean, from a purely technical and filmmaking perspective, it's probably the best film we've watched.
Yeah,
on the show.
Far, yeah,
because it's not bad. It's actually
a
fucking
very well
amazing.
Made. Yeah, it's a very well made. Film.
Wow.
Shit. That was dark. It got really, really, really dark very fast. Like, at first it's all cheery, everything's fine. And
got a theme song by David Bowie.
Yeah, and it's got just moments of, oh my god, like everything's gonna be okay for a little while, you know?
So
it gives you this hope.
Mm.
And then it turns all bad.
We have our protagonists.
Yeah.
These are Jim and Hilda Bolg. So there's a middle-aged British couple living in the country.
Yeah.
And
a bit older than middle-aged.
They call themselves middle-aged. I'd estimate them to be in their 50s. Hilda's hair is still brown.
Yeah. Maybe late 50s.
It's animated mostly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh man, and they
it turns out that there's just an estimated 3 days
until the bombs fall.
Until
the missiles,
the nuclear before nuclear war.
Yeah, but they don't know that it's nuclear war.
They know it's nuclear war, but they don't know what that means.
They don't know to what extent that is.
Yeah. And, well, we know what nuclear war is.
Yeah.
It's horrifying.
Yeah. And,
They think it's just going to be like, oh, it's just kind of get in the shelter, 14 days, get out, it'll be fine, emergency services will come, fix everything.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever radiation there is will be wiped out on the windows and... Because
the first 30 minutes of it is they're getting ready for the attack.
Yeah.
It's just bullshit stuff that they broadcast, like PSAs in the 50s, like the duck and cover.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do nothing.
Duck and cover.
Because they build the shelter out of some doors and cushions.
Mm-hmm.
They paint the windows white to stop radiation getting in. They wrap themselves in paper bags. They lay up food supplies.
Yeah, but none of it prepares them for what the fuck happens. None of it.
The wife doesn't quite see the point of all the preparations.
Of course, because...
There's some... Because we hear from him on the phone, don't hear his voice, but Jim talking about what he said, he's logical. He's like, Now you have to go through all these preparations. She's like, why? Well, we're all gonna die from this anyway. What's the point?
Yeah. Everybody else is basically made peace with their god and just realizes that they're gonna die, and this middle-aged couple is just kind of like, no, wait, we're gonna be able to survive this. We can do this. Let's just get in the shelter and everything will be okay. But
and it turns out
it's
bomb
not
falls.
It's just not that.
Because then it's 3 minutes till bomb. Is what the broadcast.
3 minutes till bomb is what happens.
And they rush.
Yep.
And Jim calls Hilda a stupid bitch.
Yeah, he's...
it's a... I mean,
in context, it is...
In context, it makes a lot of sense. Because 3 minutes till bomb. She's like, get in the shelter, you stupid bitch!
Yeah.
Because she's like, oh, I'm going to go to the bathroom first. Like, what?
Yeah, it's like, no, we need to get the fuck in here. Like, you're gonna die. But
so,
it doesn't stop anything anyway. Like,
they're stuck in there for a few... She doesn't want to stay in the shelter, but they have to for a few days.
Yeah.
And then they just give up and leave the shelter anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Because they want a cup of tea.
Yeah, and then they die.
Most of the water they put aside had evaporated.
Yeah. They're dying slowly this entire movie, basically. Like, most of this movie, you're just like, they're just dying slowly. And you're just watching the whole fucking thing go on agonizingly. It is terrible. It is a fucking horrible feeling. Just like, you know they're gonna die. Like, they don't know they're gonna die. Everyone else knows they're gonna die.
So, we get some flash, but like the kind of artsy scenes of various things. And it's just the film.
The scene of their
oh my god, when the bomb's
like
falling, there's a scene of their wedding and their life
God.
together because they zoom on a picture and it shows all that. And then the picture drops and shatters and it's just, oh my god.
That was fucking heart-wrenching.
That was the saddest thing in the entire film.
That was heart-wrenching.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was horribly. That was a punch in the gut.
We just slowly watch them die of radiation sickness. We go from the basic body joint aches and headache to the vomiting.
Uh-huh. They go through it all. They go through the whole
the sores, the hair loss.
Yeah.
Then they wrap themselves in the paper bags again, go back into the shelter.
And it doesn't help anything.
He says a prayer, and then they die, and the movie ends. This isn't enough to talk about for a full episode in this film.
And nor are we gonna start like going back and forth about jokes and shit.
We can't make jokes about this.
You can't joke about the shit like this.
It was depressing as fuck.
At first, I was like in a kind of a joking mood. I was like, okay, we could probably make.
And then it just progressed.
And no.
We blasted landscape.
I think the only poke I can make of this movie is that the art style and everything is very reminiscent of Caillou.
Jim looks like Caillou, like an adult Caillou.
And that's the only poke I can make of this.
But that's about it.
But aside from that, like, everything else is just, it's such a heart-wrenching, it's just fucking stomach-churning, just sad, just bad-feeling movie. And just everything from the half-hour point on, basically, is just darkness. Just darkness and sadness and death. And it's fucking horrible.
I think because we don't have enough in this to make a full episode.
Yeah?
We're doing a special double feature day!
Oh my god, this is going to be a double feature?
Special animated double feature day!
Woo!
I'm not going to do this rolling because we need something fucking happy.
Really?
I'm just going to select...
We're going to just straight up
I'm going to pick one of the other animated films and we're going to be...
Counter pick.
Going to be looking at...
Okay, what's your counter pick for this movie?
Rock and Roll.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
A malevolent rock star kidnaps a female singer to force her to participate in the summoning of a demon, and her band must help her stop him.
Oh my god, it sounds like... Oh my god. That sounds fun.
It is by Nelvana. It is a Canadian animated film.
Oh, Jesus.
Shall we?
Let's.
Excellent.
After this is kind of a like a horrible beating of a movie, like just getting destroyed.
But despite everything we say, we can't get this. Watch this film.
This is gonna be like watching Scooby-Doo after watching fucking Schindler's List.
But seriously, seriously,
what?
Watch this movie.
Okay.
Not you just saw the movie.
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna watch it.
We want them to watch When the Wind Blows.
Watch When the Wind Blows. Sit down, take an hour and a half.
Hour and 20 minutes, not even an hour and a half. Yeah. Hour and 20 minutes. Have Kleenex.
Yeah, sit down, watch this thing, and just soak it all in, and just
it's a must watch.
You have to see this, because like honestly, like just us describing how sad this movie was does not do.
It just really was a bad choice for Mindbreaker. Really?
Well, it definitely broke my fucking mind. I wasn't expecting it to be that fucking depressing. I was expecting it. You already told me it was gonna be depressing. But holy shit, that was fucking dim. That was dark as hell. Shit. Okay, so now we're gonna watch some Scooby-Doo.
Rock and roll. Let's do this.
Rock and roll.
Rock and rule. Good band, hot music, the best of times. It could have lasted forever. And rule. Journey to a world where the cosmic forces of music, magic, and technology collide, bringing you head to head with a beast from another dimension. The Beauty, songs by Deborah Harry. The Beast, songs by Lou Reed and Iggy Pop. The Beat, songs by Cheap Trick and Earth, Wind and Fire. Love everywhere. Rock and rule.
So, shit's cool.
So, rock and roll.
Yeah. Rock and roll.
The plot is, in the Canadian version, we watched the Canadian version because I have both, and the Canadian version is just better.
Rock and roll.
It opens, it says, another time, another place. An important thing, though, in the American version, this is actually what's in the plot, it says, the war was over. The only survivors were dogs, cats, rats, and other street animals who evolved into the next stage of evolution.
And this is important, but they leave it out of this version.
And it's Mock, a legendary super rocker.
Mm-hmm.
So Mock wants to summon a demon using an ancient satanic music-based code. So
it's apparently deciphered by just some scientist he found somewhere. I don't know, he's a mad scientist.
And also a rock star.
And a rock star.
But he needs a special voice to summon it. Mm-hmm. And he has a special ring that'll help him detect the voice.
Mm-hmm. Which is, like, oddly specific.
And he wants to summon this demon because he's upset because he's losing popularity. Like, they don't
but Mock is the man, though.
I know, he's awesome.
He's fucking cool.
I wanted him to win.
Me too. That'd been nice.
He was on a talent hunt. He hasn't found it, the voice yet. It's like, there's one last show in this town, hometown. Let's go have a look at it. See if we'll find the voice there. And then we meet our protagonists. Our protagonists are Omar, a red-headed guitarist.
Yep.
Whose songs are all played by Cheap Trick.
Mm-hmm.
This is the musical, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
And Angel, the actual protagonist, she's a blonde cat person.
She is indeed a blonde cat person.
Voiced by Debbie Harry, who you may know as Blondie.
Uh-huh.
And for those who don't know Blondie, One Way or Another, Rapture, Tide is High, those songs.
Mm-hmm. Just go look them up if you can't.
So they're doing a show. We also meet the drummer, who is a serious, short, pudgy dog man with round glasses called Dizzy. He has a man bun.
He does indeed have a man bun.
But this is before it was something deplorable that hipsters had.
Yeah.
Hipsters weren't around in the 80s.
It looks a lot more just ironic and just kind of
movie. It's not that it's ironic. It's just, I'm just gonna wear my hair like this.
Yeah,
because it's like, after the apocalypse. This is post World War III, by the way.
Yeah.
And then there's the bassist. I think that was Stretch.
Yeah.
Stretch is pretty much Gio.
Yeah, I'm Stretch, guys. Like I'm just so fucking like I'm just so like easily amused like he is. He's fucking playing video games, hyperactive, fucking bouncing off the walls. The logic he has is exactly like mine. I'm able to read this character's mind, I swear to God.
He's also, because of how he's built and how he acts, and because he's a dog man, he's pretty much, if Shaggy and Scooby manage to mate and have a kid, it is Stretch.
And strangely, that goes back to my Scooby-Doo reference before.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting Scooby-Doo coming into this, but apparently I got Scooby-Doo.
You got Scooby-Dooby schooled.
I got Scooby-Dooby. I got Scoobied.
You got Scooby-Dooby duped.
I got Scooby-Doo.
Well, I'm not talking about a Scooby-Doo movie right now, but we might one day. But...
Oh my God!
So I
really want to do Scooby-Doo meets Mike Tyson. No, wait. Did they have one?
I know they met the WWF. WWE, rather.
Oh yeah, that's a fun one too. I think they have one where they meet Mike Tyson, and I think there's another one where they meet the Harlem Globetrotters. And I love those ones when they.
I was thinking of one of the live-action prequel movies.
Yeah. Well, it happens. They meet the Harlem Globetrotters.
But we end up in. So they're doing the show. Mylar cuts. They're doing a Cheap Trick song called "Born to Raise Hell." Mylar, a sleazy rat man, who Gio doesn't like.
Yeah, he looks smarmy. He's got like this fucking.
I find him funny.
He's got this mustache. I can't stand that mustache. Like the tiny little, like the little pointed mustaches, like the tiny little. I don't know how the fuck people make that. Like, how do you make that?
I tried once.
It's like fucking like it's like maybe like 10 pieces of hair, just like.
I tried doing the pencil thin mustache once. I couldn't figure it out. Not for it's because Errol Flynn, dude.
Yeah. But this mustache is a completely.
He cuts them off because they're not that good. So they play another song. Omar wants to do the same song again, but Dizzy, Stretch, and Angel want to do one of her songs.
Okay. Which
is good. It's I think it's "Send Love Through," which is made especially for this movie by Debbie Harry. And Mock's there, and his ring starts flashing. I was like, that voice, I must have it.
He goes after like a lot of women just for their voices.
But this is, I think, the only one we see.
Yeah.
And then
he just kind of like grabs them off the fucking streets. Like, did anyone see this? Probably.
And then Omar apologizes to Angel for being a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And then they go to a car and they have sex.
Yeah. This movie really doesn't shy away from anything. Like,
I mean, it doesn't show it, but it's like, yeah, they're two adults in a relationship. They're going to have sex.
It's a very adult cartoon, and I kind of like that.
And it's not adult in the way heavy metal is adult, which is, hey, let's show tits. No, it's adult. It's how it just tells a mature story.
Yeah, it's
with awesome music.
Yeah, and it's quite beautiful. This is why Stanley Kubrick has such like good music in his movies. I fucking love the music from Stanley Kubrick.
Also in John Carpenter.
Oh yeah.
Run, baby, run.
Oh,
Baby,
God.
Run away.
Are we back there now?
Discounting that one.
Technically, that's just like Rob Zombie just coming in and shitting on something, but I don't know.
Like he did with another John Carpenter series called Halloween.
We'll get
But
to
that's
that later.
besides the point.
Okay.
So, and then one of Mock's roller skating minions. Yes.
Roller skating
minions. Goes, finds a car, tears the roof open, says, here's an invitation to go see Mock. So they go see Mock, and then they meet the other two minions. And then Mock appears in the most epic way ever, because he teleports in a black and red suit, his white hair blowing back, holds up a glass bottle with one finger, and says,
he's just like,
anyone want a beer? They get some stuff about his album, and he wants to sign Angel, and then for no actual reason he laughs maniacally, showing that he has fucking fangs.
Yep.
And it's just, well, you're not evil at all.
He's such a crazy motherfucker. Fucking Mock, man. Mock is essentially like, he's sort of like Dracula.
If you were Mick Jagger.
Like, if Dracula was a rock star. If Dracula was a rock star,
Lord's
it
Shadow
would be
too.
Mock. Yeah, kind of.
But not shit.
Yeah. Like, if
So
if Dracula was a
it turns
actual
out
rock
his
star.
magic is fake, and it's all stage effects, and
Of
he
course.
hypnotizes Angel and gets Omar and
He manages to
Stretch
hypnotize her,
high.
right?
Well, he knocks her out.
Yeah.
But he gets them high with, I think that was just a drug, with this thing glowing
Well, it's like a glowing
pink
ball
balls
that he
called
gives to them.
Edison balls. Dizzy
Yeah.
gets away, but he gets put in the car with the two unconscious people and rolled down a hill.
Okay.
And then Mock and his minions kidnap Angel and go to New York.
Yeah, New York, by the way, it's
New York.
It's
It's
exactly
bombed
what
out
you.
New York.
It looks exactly how you think it would look.
It's cool.
It's bombed the fuck out.
And
Much like another movie we were talking about.
yeah, well, this is much more cheerful.
Yes.
And they so the car explodes. It's all in pieces, and they land in a fountain. Stretch freaks out. It's like, hey, we can get to New York in about 3 days. Stretch's like, nah, it's gonna take us 6 days. We only got half a car left.
I love this logic.
It's
I can't argue with this logic.
It's simple math.
It's simple math. You have half the car, you're gonna go half the speed.
But they're getting arrested for something
Of course.
by a cop.
Because
Okay, granted, they crashed a car into. They speeded down a hill and crashed a car into a fountain so hard it exploded. That's technically illegal.
Technically.
Granted, I get them to hospital first.
Yeah.
So they still hit the cop car, only making matters better,
Wow.
and drive to New York and they ride the Bifrost.
Uh-huh.
They've harnessed the Bifrost of Asgard to be a basic bridge now.
It's a very 80s light bridge, and it's fucking sick.
Like the Solar Sailor.
Yeah.
Spawn.
It's just kind of like across.
No, it's the 80s, so it's
It's like a laser show.
it's like Crossfire.
Yeah, I gotta see a laser show one day. I really want to see a laser show one day.
Just go to IMAX.
Yeah, I know. IMAX is like the new laser show.
I mean,
But the IMAX here is like shut down though right now.
Why?
Because they're on strike or something.
Oh.
They were on strike and they said they were gonna shut down indefinitely until they got paid.
What?
Or something like that.
Give them money.
Yeah.
And then what happens? Right, they're trying to get him, but they get stopped by because they can't go into the city because there's a blackout.
Yeah.
So Officer Bruce Campbell stops them, and Omar tries to pass himself.
Yeah,
off as
Officer
a cop.
Big Fucking Chin.
He tries to pass himself off as a cop and tries to give him his cop license. Turns out it's a tuna fishing license, so they all get arrested. And Stretch pulls another Gio, which is Oh, Omar, good job! You got us into the city. What do we do now? So
the same thing we do every.
Dizzy's on to his tattooist, gets them out, and they find out that the brothers have a sister called Cinderella who has a heart on a tattoo on her butt, and so Angel, when she's kidnapped by Mock, meets this Cinderella chick, and they go to an anti-gravity nightclub, and then you get Earth, Wind, and Fire music.
That was when I just like stopped. I looked at the screen and I was like, "What the fuck are we watching?"
There's a drug dealer moose.
There's a moose. There's a drug dealer.
I've got uppers and downers, inners and outers, and shit that'll make you go sideways, man.
I just imagine every time I picture like druggies, I just like imagine fucking. I imagine Johnny Depp's character in fucking Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I imagine Johnny
just like going through his trunk.
To the Caribbean.
Yeah. No, but like going through his trunk, just like, oh, I have a salt shaker full of cocaine. The fucking like all kinds of like purple, blue, black pills that'll just bring you up, down, sideways, laughers, screamers,
coke, purple juice, purple stuff.
Oh, Sunny D, all right. This movie was fun.
And then they leave the bar or the club, and because the minions show up.
Yeah.
And then Omar gets lost in the fog trying to follow Angel, who already thinks is Angel, and then he gets harassed by Mock laughing at him, and then he thinks Angel is with Mock now, and then it turns out that it was just a weird ghoul chick in disguise. And
because why wouldn't it be?
And then, to try to get Angel to agree to sing the song with him, Mock decides to shoot lasers into the brains of Omar, Dizzy, and Stretch.
Yeah, he just kind of like magically
and then
was like, you know what? These lasers will...
And then she's like, okay, I'll do it. Whatever. Okay. They stop hurting them. But it turns out their brains are burnt, and they don't work properly, so they're all stoned forever. And they go back and are all happy to their hometown. And then they tried to do Summon the Demon in New York, but there wasn't enough electricity, so they have to go to Ohmtown if there's a power plant.
Yeah, because it seriously needs that much electricity.
And then on the way, we get
how do you think you would summon the demon back in the day?
Like,
you would just need to, like, summon, I don't know.
Just wait for a bolt of lightning and drive the DeLorean into it.
Yeah, but... Like, even then, that one bolt of lightning is not going to give you as much as a fucking city.
But this place is a power plant.
Yeah, but, like, come on, man. Like, how the fuck else was people going to summon fucking La Magra back in the day?
Well, it was easier back in the day because the fabric between worlds wasn't as thick.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, just get a little bit of electricity.
And
why the whole...
So they go there, and on the way there, we get another music video by Lou Reed singing called "My Name Is Mock," and thanks a lot. And it started
that song I was iffy on. I was on the fence about that one.
It started reminding me, like, is this just like the Goofy movie on crack?
It was very much the Goofy movie.
So we got the music video, and then Mock, like, it's like he was bad for him. He was like, yeah, and then. He lights a large joint with a laser, and then he smokes it, and he snorts it up his nose.
Because why wouldn't he?
And one of the...
Because he's fucking Mock.
And then one of the minions is watching this fucked up show called Uncle Mikey with a clown. I
saw that guy. I was like, what the fuck is he... What is on this team? What the fuck is going on?
I think you woke up just for that.
What the shit? What?
You woke up just at that point. You're like, what?
I was like, oh my god, what is this?
I go back to sleep, but I can't sleep knowing that's happening.
I was paying attention to the movie a little bit, but now you have my full attention.
and then it's about the show's about good and evil, and then the minion asks, is what one doing evil? Of course not. You see, evil.
Oh yeah, I just want to mention, guys.
I don't want to do that.
I would like to mention that it's 1:30 in the AM over here, and I'm exhausted. So, like, oh my god, I'm so fucking tired right now. But I loved this movie.
It was amazing.
Like, in my tired, like, in my weird, fucked up mental state that I'm in right now, sipping on my energy drink, and at the same time trying to fight back sleep. Oh my god!
So
this
they hook her up to the circuit. Before that, Mock has another costume change. He's about 11 in this film. Changes of costume.
Yeah, and you know what? He needs more.
And then Angel's trying to flirt with him and trying to get him not to summon the demon because summoning a demon. Then she accuses him of being a fraud. She accuses him of being a fraud, and he gets pissed and strangles her. You missed this.
I did. I kind of tuned out for that one.
And then he goes into a fit in his dressing room, and then he has the line, "She can sing or she can scream." She still pissed me off. So they hook her up to a circuit board so they can control what she sings.
The songwriting in this movie actually was really good, though. The songs I heard, the very well written. And I wanna know who wrote the songs for this.
The bands who played them.
Yeah, like
the three who were in the three other bandmates. They're singing this happy little song in Hometown, and then they get struck by lightning, and then we have another great Gio line. "Gioba, I had a funny dream, but you were a real nice guy." They're like, "We're gonna go." Dizzy and Trish's like, "We're gonna go save Angel from the demon," and Omar's like, "Fuck you," and leaves. Mock, with another costume, manages to summon the demon using Angel's voice, using a laser pentagram and nightmare fuel hell shit coming out of the ground.
Yeah,
because we got a pterodactyl, skull faces, dead babies, tentacles everywhere.
Yeah, you need a character that's just gonna make it that much more weird.
So they drive the car in, they fight the demon. One of the Slipper brothers gets killed by a laser, because the demon breathed the skull at Omar after he jumped down
that's what
cut
happens.
Through the chains with his guitar battle axe.
Yeah, because that's what happens when you die of lasers.
This is lasers. My dying of lasers.
You're dying of lasers.
And then his brother gets pissed. His brother catches and he rages at Mock. He hulks out, basically.
He goes into a barbarian rage.
Adamantium rage. And so Angel's like, if I can sing it up, I can sing it back. She starts singing at him. It's not doing anything. But then we learn earlier that the demon can be sent back by the joining of by the magic of one voice, one heart, one song.
Yeah.
And it says, but there is no one such person. And anyone who has half a brain is like, oh, you got a duet.
Yeah, of course.
Just because the film's been hammering duet the whole time.
Yeah, and also if you think about it, it's like, okay, this entire movie is a musical. They need to sing together.
So
at
Omar
some point.
and Angel sing the opening song, and the demon goes back to hell.
Yep.
And then Marlo tries to pass this all off as his idea. It's like, don't worry, Mock's still backstage, I think. And
I did a thing.
Then the sun comes up,
really,
and the movie's over. Awesome.
It was a good movie. It was fun.
So we covered 2 animated films for you.
Yep, and both of them. This was the bomb double feature today. This was the Apocalypse Survival Kit double feature for you guys.
Science fiction.
Science fiction.
Double feature.
Movies about
eggs.
Sad old people dying of radiation, and
anyway, next
a lot
time,
of dog people.
Next time, who knows what it'll be? We just needed this one.
I don't know.
Maybe
the next movie we'll watch will be about old dog people dying of radiation.
You know what the sad thing is?
What?
There is a movie about that.
What?
See you next time.
Bye, guys. Apparently this exists.